Hey guys, I'm Sean, and I am an ARKaholic. And today, guys, we're going to try to get ourselves a stone gatherer. So guys, as you recall in the last episode, we tried to find ourselves a Doedicurus. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find any, and we got a little sidetracked, right? We kind of realized the XP wasn't working, which, by the way, guys, still haven't necessarily figured that out yet. The previous episode hasn't come out for you guys yet, so I have no feedback or anything to kind of go by. So at this point, we're kind of just going to roll with the punches, if you will. We did, in the last episode, try to get rid of some of the archaeology wyvern eggs that are in the area, and yeah, well, that did not go well at all, now did it? And unfortunately, we didn't get ourselves any Doedicuruses. I'm going to be honest, guys, Doedicuruses have always been the bane of my existence in every previous ARK life I've had. I don't know what it is about the Doedicuruses, guys, but they are impossible for me to find. I don't know what it is. I don't know why specifically it's Doedicuruses, but I've always had a really hard time trying to find them, right? And I've kind of taken a couple of hours to kind of look around the map. I mean, I've looked in the redwoods. I've looked in the snow region, even though necessarily they don't spawn there in Ragnarok. I've searched the desert. I've searched pretty much everywhere on the map. I'll be honest, guys, I didn't check the jungle because the jungle is just so lush. It's really hard as an aerial view to try to find Doedicuruses, but I haven't had much luck. Now, I was thinking today maybe we would go for some Ankies then, right? Because we've saw a level 145 Anki, so that's a start, whatever. But then I kind of realized that, hey, we just added a mod that gives us a stone gatherer in the game, and that is the Styracosaurus. And here's the great thing about the Styracosaurus, guys. First of all, they spawn here in the Highlands, which is really convenient for us, and they're a passive tame. So that is why we are over at the farm area, guys. We are going ahead and grabbing some rock carrot, if I can grab that rock carrot, thank you. And we are going to attempt to get ourselves a couple of Styracosauruses. And I think we'll kind of use them. We'll kind of get an idea of how their stone gathering is. And then eventually, when we do come across a Doedicurus that we like, then we're all good to go. So I don't know how many rock carrots I'm going to need because I would love to get a male and a female, do some breeding, the whole nine. So I'm going to grab as many as I can. I think we're also going to grab some Savaroot too, just in case. I think we're looking pretty good though, right? We got 30 plus we got another 11. Yeah, that should be more than enough. Let's get rid of all the stuff. Let's get rid of all this excess stuff in our inventory. We got a lot of stuff. By the way, guys, between the episodes, I haven't went back to base or anything yet, so I just have a whole bunch of stuff just randomly in my inventory. So yeah, we're going to take Valkyrie over to the New Highlands area. I have had a look over there, and I did see a 140 Styracosaurus, I believe, so that's a start for us. And it kind of gives us an idea of how easy or how many rock carrots / Savaroot we're actually going to need. But I guess before we do that, we do have this red drop over here. You guys know how I am with red drops. I'm addicted. Guys, if you find yourself enjoying this one, of course, take a second. Make sure to hit that like button. Really helps out the channel. On top of that, guys, if you're enjoying the series so far, you're excited to see more. What the heck is that? Is that just like a really smooth rock? Or, oh, it was. Okay. For some reason, flying over it, I'm like, oh my god, why is there a Doedicurus right here? There shouldn't be Doedicuruses here. But anyways, if you guys are enjoying the series so far, you're excited to see more here on the Forever ARK series, take a second and hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And again, guys, if you saw the last episode and if you could provide any feedback on what exactly we need to... Ooh, this is a red with a ring around it. Let's get moving here. Any feedback you guys could provide about the XP, really appreciate it. And yeah, let's see what this drop has to offer. Here we go. Okay, it's got a decent amount of stuff. I think we're just going to pull it over to our inventory. Is that everything? Yes, that's everything. Okay. Let's have a quick look of what we got here. So, we got a Mastercraft Plesiosaur platform saddle. Okay. I think that's just because in the last episode I did say that nobody uses a Plesiosaur anymore, and the game is a little upset at me, I guess. We ended up getting a little bit of electronics, it looks like. We got Enduro Stew. We did get some Riot stuff, gauntlets, and a shield, and we got some Refertilizer. Woo. Oh, and we also got ourselves a sweet veggie cake. Okay, not great, but not bad at the same time either. All right, so the Styracosaurus that I saw was pretty much right over in this direction. I'll be honest, guys, there is also a 145 Rex in that area too, so I'm a little concerned. I did go ahead and try to pull the Rex away a little bit, but yeah, we know how Rexes are. They just want to go ahead and bite everything, so there is a chance it's slowly started to make its way back towards the area, but we'll see what happens. And yeah, unfortunately, Valkyrie is pretty heavy at this point, so I think after we tame this Styracosaurus, we'll head back to base because we do have to make a saddle for it anyways. But we can also lighten our load a little bit. And we'll take a look around the rest of the highlands because maybe there's another Styracosaurus here, and that'll make life a little bit easier for us. But yeah, I kind of mentioned this in the last episode. I'll mention it here again. What is your favorite stone gatherer? I know a lot of people are most likely going to say the Doedicurus because it's one of those. I feel like the Doedicurus is kind of a monopoly, if you will, where there's not a lot of creatures that do gather stone, right? Obviously, adding the Styracosaurus mod, I don't know if it's you. No, it's not you. Oh, it's probably that one right there. Yep, 140. Perfect. Let's just get up in the air real quick. Obviously, there's also the Dunkley too, which is a water tame. Personally, I've never tamed one of them because they're really hard to knock out. But, yeah, they are very good too. So, looking around the area here, I don't necessarily see anything bad, which is good. And we'll get started with this. And pretty much all you need to do with this guy is it's a passive tame. So you kind of just walk up. We got our rock carrots. They don't take rock carrots. Okay. Does that mean we have to use berries specifically? What about Savaroot? Do you take Savaroot? No, you don't. Wonderful. Do you take Sweet Veggie Cake? I know we could tame a... You can. Here's the problem, though. What if that doesn't actually fully tame it? So, you know what? Let's go back to base real quick. Let's go get a ton of Measure Berries. You know what? We do have a second Sweet Veggie Cake, don't we? Oh, we did. It went away. Shoot. It must have spoiled. Damn. All right. Well, I guess we'll go ahead. We'll get on the back of the Equus. By the way, the Equus does not have a name yet. That is the 145 Rex right there, if you guys were curious. It's this guy right here. Yeah, 145 female. Yeah, we got to tame you at some point, 100%. But let's get back to base. Let's get some measures. And, yeah, I completely did not know you can't use crops for them. That's kind of interesting. But I think we will. Should we use the Sweet Veggie Cake? I mean, we have Ovises already, so there's almost no point in waiting out, you know what I mean? We might as well use the Sweet Veggie Cake first, see how many points that gets us or how much affinity that gets us towards finishing it up, and then the rest will be Measure Berries. Hopefully it's not going to take too long. But yeah, let me go ahead and get some Measure Berries, and I'll be right back with you guys. So I'm not exactly sure what's going on with the smithy right now. I pulled everything out of it, and I put it back in there, but for some reason it has negative 4,457 slots out of 75. I guess the good news is we can fill that thing up like crazy then with stuff. But yeah, not exactly sure what's going on there. Is everything else affected too? No. It's weird that it's just the smithy. And by the way, guys, this is the vanilla smithy. So it's not part of a mod or anything like that. It's weird that, like, only that specifically is affected. How about you up here? Are you still at your -1? No, you're also at negative 4,500 and change. Okay, yeah, I don't know. All right, well, no big deal. It is what it is. All right. Oh, we still have a little bit of organizing to do. Let me go ahead and pop a few things in here, and then we will get going with the Equus. Okay, so you go in there, you go in there, you go in there, and then I think these three things I'll just put onto the Equus because it does have a spoil timer. So let's go ahead and do that. We do have to watch out for that veggie cake, but I am going to keep it on my character because if I throw that inside of the Equus, I don't know if it's going to eat it or not. All right, let's go get those Measure Berries. All right, we got plenty of Measure Berry. It's so silly. Oh my god, look at all those berries straight away. All right, you, and you come with me. We also have a couple of Mind Wipe tonics in there. That's kind of interesting. All right, let's go ahead and put you back. let's get on Valkyrie, and let's go ahead and tame this thing. All right, purple drop with a ring around it. Don't mind if I do. Okay. Hey, we got beer. You know what? Dinotherium. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we got to watch out for the Rex. I do want to get rid of the saber. All right. Let's get rid of you. Where's Rexy Poo? Rexy Poo's over there. We should be fine. And then I think this is our Styracosaurus right here. It is, but the Rex is going after the Equus. By the way, what level is that Equus? It's a 50. Okay. Equus, go in. Yeah, I think it'll be fine. We got you coming down. I don't know if you guys are aggressive or not. Yeah, that's the 140. I don't know if you guys are naturally aggressive or not, or is it one of those things like once I shoot it, then that's when shit hits the fan? All right. I think we're fine. The only problem is, of course, this is a mod, so it's not like I can jump on Dodo Decks and check this out or anything. So we're experimenting here a bit. This could end up really good or really, really bad using this. But let's see what happens. Okay, so not worth it. All right, let's see how measure berries do. So we are looking at 1.6%. All right, so I've had to wait a really long time to feed this thing, so moment of truth. Okay, so you know what? Measure berries is a heck of a lot better. Obviously, kibble would be the best, but okay. I was going to say, if this was another, like, 1% or something, I was going to kind of experiment and try to knock out the 95 that's next to us. Just to see, because then it would just be so much easier to do it that way. We can knock it out, we could just throw measures on it and call it a day, and then go find a female, you know? But, all right. Well, it's only 3%. If it starts taking a while, then maybe I will go ahead and do that plan. But if not, yeah, we'll be here for a little bit. We're getting about 2.5% each one. All right. No! I was trying to lure the Rex. Oh. Damn it. You know what? We're taming this Rex now. All right, this is how we're doing it. You're mine. Ah, that stinks. I mean, we're going to get something really good out of it, but like... You know what? You're not going to set yourself on fire or anything by biting me, right? It's if I attack you back. It's fine. It's going to go on the run in a minute. let that torpor build up. I just realized we don't have any more, like, tranks or anything on us, do we? Oh, well, never mind. Ah, that's so annoying. Ah. I mean, look, we got ourselves a really good Rex here, most likely. I mean, it's a 145. It was able to take a decent amount of hits. Okay, it might not be that good. All right, well, we'll see. We'll see. Now, I guess what we could do is... How many tranks do we have? We have 13 tranks. You know what? Let's just experiment here. We got 13 tranks and 1 trank arrow. What if I went ahead... Let's see if you could knock these out. Oh my god, well, if I miss a shot, that's not going to help. Oh, I missed 2. Well, crap. I can't even see anything. Let's see. Can I get up here? Oh, this is perfect. Yeah. Oh, maybe not. No, no, no. Don't figure it out. Don't figure it out. There's no way it's running away, right? Oh, wow. Okay, so... Okay, so you cannot knock it out. The only way to do it... See, it's not giving me any indication to get into its inventory, so... That lets me know it is a 100% passive tame. It's not like the Diplo or something where you could do either or. Okay. Well, I'm glad we tested that with the 95 and not with the 140. That would have been really bad. But it's not like it made a difference because we lost the freaking 140. Ha, damn it. Okay. Anyways, all right. We're going to have to get ourselves... We could use mutton. But I think just getting ourselves some prime will be good enough for the Rex. I can't believe this is what we've resorted to. All right, what are you? Level 20. Perfect. Let's go for you. Easy. All right, you should be a lot there. Perfect. All right, and I think we're good. Okay, so I don't know how many we're going to need, but I think that's more than enough. That's 28 pieces. That's more than enough. I'm wondering if I do have a Rex saddle back at base or not. Did I get a Rex saddle at all in this series? I don't think so, but... All right. All right, so I got 14% just from one. We got more than enough there. Oh, that's a bit annoying if I'm going to be honest, but it is what it is. You know, I guess while we wait for the Rex, we could look around here for another Styracosaurus. Bit unfortunate, because it would have been actually really cool getting ourselves like a male and a female to do some breeding, but it is what it is. At this point, if we can just get our hands on a Styracosaurus, we're looking pretty good. You know what? Maybe I should take a second and look up the mod, because I'm wondering if the Europasaurus... I mean, that's a massive creature and everything, but... I wonder if the Europasaurus can actually get stone. Also, by the way, the Rex is only getting 7%, not 14%. I was going to say 14 seemed like a lot, but we should have more than enough in there. I think we have like 22 pieces or something, so we should be good. But yeah, let me take a look at the mod page and see exactly what these creatures do. All right, guys, so I do think the Europasaurus is going to be the way to go for us. One problem, though, we can't unlock the saddle until level 75, and currently we are at level 74. So we will need to go ahead and kill a few things in order to get us kind of over the hump there. But I guess it is possible. And I know I've seen some... That's a female 140 Anki. All right, well, we know what we're taming in the next episode, guys. We have a 145 male in the area and a 140 female. Okay, well, Anki's next episode, guys. You know what, though? It does say on the mod page that the Europasaurus is kind of a universal harvester. It gets 75% reduction on everything. Every single freaking thing it gets a 75% reduction on. By the way, guys, it is a passive tame. So, maybe we go for the Europasaurus. Give that thing a shot. I'm going to be honest. I just looked at the Europasaurus right away because... I mean, the Styracosaurus, I don't know what weight reduction it gets. I doubt it's 75, though. If anything, it would be 50, because it's such an early game tame that I don't think you would get that overpowered 75% reduction already. And I feel like I've seen some Europasauruses in the area. I feel like I've seen multiple ones. So you know what? I haven't seen them over here, though. I'm pretty sure I've only seen them in the mainland highlands. So we'll have a quick look. But yeah, look at all the ovises. Oh my god. It's great. I love all these ovises being here. Now, here's the thing. Can we use the... Like, does it have to be berries, or can I use crops again? And what's the percentage going to be? I mean, if it's like the 4% that we were getting before, fine, you know? Especially if there's like a male and a female high level next to each other. Then we kind of just go back and forth. And we should be fine since we have like 200 berries. But I guess if we could use rock carrot, I'm going to assume not, because I feel like if we weren't able to use it for the Styracosaurus, then we shouldn't be able to use it for the Europasaurus. Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say you probably can't. I mean, I guess we could try it, but, like, I don't know. Partially, I don't see the point. Especially since the other part of the mod wasn't allowing us to do so anyways. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw some Europasauruses down here. I guess even if we get one as opposed to two, we can kind of just test it out. Maybe kill a couple of decent creatures in the area and everything too, just to get us kind of over that hump. You're a 20. You're a male. You're a 140 female. Okay. I'm pretty sure I saw another high-level one. Where the heck did I see it, though? All right, but we got a 140 female. I'm pretty sure I saw a high-level male, too. By the way, guys, the Giga or the Karch has not spawned yet. So I'm a little nervous where that's going to happen. Maybe it was you? No, 95. but it hasn't happened as of right now. What are you doing? What? Did I get close to your kid? Are they, like, aggressive around their kids? Like, this is kind of... Okay. I talked about this a couple of episodes ago. This is exactly what I want for all of the herbivore creatures. If I get close to their kid... Sorry, if I get this close to the trike, that trike should be turning around and trying to kill me, because I'm literally this close to its kids. I'm pretty sure, obviously, the Equus does it, but I'm pretty sure there's some other ones that do it too. Like, let's go next to the kid now. The kid's right here. Is the parent going to react? No. That's weird. Yeah, it's weird that certain creatures do it, but certain creatures don't, right? Like, I feel like... And I guess we could test this out right now just to see kind of what the percentage is with this passive team. Oh. So you have to be at least level 75 to even start the taming. I guess that makes sense because that's when the saddle's available. So you know what? What level were you? 20. All right, you're out of here. Yeah, it's going to piss off the 145, but... Ooh, so it does like the Brachy Stomp. That's kind of cool. All right. Cool. Yeah, I guess we just go around and kill a couple of sauropods. But yeah, I really do think that any parent that has a kid, if I get close to the kid, automatic instinct should come in and they should just try to kill me right away. You know what I mean? But yeah, I believe the galley does it. I believe obviously the Equus does it. We just kind of found that out. But it's kind of silly that, like, the trike wouldn't do it. I don't know. I feel like it's one of those things, you either do it for all the creatures or none of the creatures. None of this, like, halfsies. I don't know. But anyways, let's try to get a little XP here. I feel like this is going to give us a decent amount of XP, right? Apparently, too, we probably should be killing the low-level Europasauruses, because Europasauruses actually do have a pack kind of similar to the Compies and stuff. So I feel like they would give you a decent amount of XP for killing them, right? So I guess let's look around and see if we can find a couple of more. I mean, we're already at like 25%. And I really don't want to kill any Ovises here. I'd want to... I want to preserve them as much as possible in this area, because, like I said in the last episode, I just feel like Ovises... There should always be a ton of Ovises and a ton of Equises in the Highlands. I don't know. That's just my thoughts, but... Alright, let's see. I guess we could kill a couple of trikes if need be, too, just to try to get us that XP. But yeah, where else have I seen Europasauruses? I feel like I've seen... Because I feel like I saw two in the Highlands when looking around, and I was kind of made a mental note, like, okay, if we want Europasauruses, there we go. We could do that, you know. Where did I see the second one, though? Or was it down that way? You know what? Maybe it was down that way, just past the volcano. In that area? I don't know. Or maybe I saw them out here. By the way, too, guys, next time it rains, let's see if it's still out here or not. Yeah, okay. There's a Pyromane out there. It's a 145. I definitely got to get my hands on that at some point. So whether that's going to be with you guys or I'm going to show it as a clip between episodes, not entirely sure, but that's happening. Yeah, 100%. But, no, I'm not seeing any more Europasauruses. There's another Pyro. 20. Okay. Maybe I will take a little trip past the volcano real quick. Whoa, that was a cool-looking Pyromane. All right, if I can get away from it for a second, I just kind of want to see... Ah, damn it. Where'd it go? Oh, 95. What a shame. Oh, wow, that was a Paleoraptor. That's cool. I didn't realize they added a Paleoraptor to the mod. That's cool. But yeah, I'm not really seeing any sauropods in the area here. I do see another Pyromane. Oh, I thought that said 150. Wait, does it? No, just level 50. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm going to be honest. I don't actually know where the heck I saw them. Oh, that's definitely a... Whoa, look at you. Oh, yeah, you look awesome. I mean, it's unfortunate I got to kill you, but, like, you look awesome. Any of these other ones? I don't think they are. I think they're just normal ones. Raptor and Raptor. Yeah. No Paleoraptor. All right, we got a couple of sauropods over here, but none of the Europasauruses. We do have another Rex over here. I guess it's... I was gonna say, if it's a high-level male, maybe. Oh, this is a 140 Bronto. Oh, boy. Let's see if we can do this. Let's get you completely on fire. Let's get you involved. Wow, okay, so this is a 140 and a 145. All right, so that really didn't get me that much XP. All right, a Rex. All right, guys, so the Rex is about to tame up at this point, so I think we're just going to make our way back to base. I did go on a bit of a killing spree down there, but I'm going to be honest, we really didn't get a crazy amount of XP, but I was thinking about it too, and... I mean, guys, we're going to be building a base in the next few episodes, so naturally we will get to level 75. So I'm not going to try to force it right now. I think in the next episode, we're definitely going to go for the Ankies. Although they're not the best for... I probably shouldn't be going this way, but let's kind of zoom up here if we can. Yes, of course, Ankies aren't the best to gathering stone, but they can gather stone. And I think we'll go ahead and kind of do that for the meantime. And then once we hit level 75, then maybe we'll go ahead and get ourselves a Europasaurus just to make life a little bit easier. But yeah, I'd kind of rather not force my way to level 75, if that makes sense. I'd rather let it just come naturally when we're going to be building anyways. So let's head back. Let's get the Rex. Let's go ahead and take a look around base 2 because I don't even know if we actually have a saddle for this thing. I know a couple of episodes ago we got a Giga saddle, but I don't know if we have a Rex saddle or not. So, yeah, let's make our way back to base. Rex is officially tamed. Let's take a look around, see if we can find a saddle. If not, maybe we'll go ahead and just make one, and yeah, we'll go check this guy out. All right, let's have a look here. Dire Bear, Giga, Karch, Hyena, Megalosaurus, Pteranodon, Quetz, Sarco. No, we actually haven't gotten a Rex saddle yet. That's really surprising, if I'm going to be honest. Pteranodon, Raptor, Stego. Nope. Okay. So what do I need in order to make a Rex saddle? And I believe we are at the level for Rex. Yep, there's the Rex. 200 fiber is all we need left. We definitely have that, right? Yeah, there we go. All right, so if you guys were curious and you don't know what it takes to make a Rex saddle, it takes 50 metal ingot, 200 fiber, 380 hide. So we're definitely looking okay there. Let's get that Rex saddle out. Let's hope that it got some pretty decent stats. Because I honestly haven't seen another good Rex or anything, so it's not like something that we're going to be taming right away or anything like that. Maybe we'll just use the Rex for right now, just by itself, or maybe I'll just keep it in a cryo for the entire time until we figure out a mate for it. But yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the 145 male. No, that's the 140. So then the 145 male Anki is right there. So yeah. Stay tuned, guys. Next episode, yeah. 145 male, 140 female over there. Yeah, definitely looking good. All right, we got a little bit to the Rex. Okay, got a lot of sabers right here. There's probably a good one in this group, isn't there? 55... 20, 95. Ah, this is a 145. Yep. Shoot. I really like sabers, but yeah, I don't know what it is about them. I think it has to do with this game having the headshot modificator, where if you get headshots on stuff or you bite something around its headshot, it takes more damage. And yeah, sabers in caves are just rough now. They take so much damage, but here we go, guys. By the way, the colors on it are really nice, so I definitely like that. 216, so it ended up losing a level. Okay, you know what? Let's just get on the back of you to make it easier, just in case if something comes in the area. But we have 8,140 health, which is 32 points, 2058 stam, which is 39 points, 860 in weight, which is 36 points, 297 melee, which is 35 points. And we have 36 points in oxygen and 37 points into food. So yeah, overall, this ended up being a pretty solid Rex, but at the same time, it's not that good. I'm curious what 295 damage is, though, on a Rex. Oh my god, it's been so long since I've been on a Rex. Oh man, you just feel powerful straight away. It might not be a good Rex or anything, but still. Definitely going to be hitting over 100, right? You would hope. Let's see. Hitting over 200. Wow, okay. 212. Not bad at all. Of course, you can get better in the future. Again, it's only 35 points into melee, so we could definitely get some pretty good stuff, if I'm going to be honest. And guys, this is the first step in order for us to add the Giga and the Paleo Rex mod. I can't remember what it's called, if I'm going to be honest. But yeah, hitting 212, absolutely awesome. 184 for some reason on you, though. Okay, we're going to test that out one more time. Maybe that was a trait. All right, so maybe we only hit for 184, not 212. Maybe the Equus had a trait that causes it to get more damaged. I don't know if there is a trait like that, but okay, cool. But yeah, guys, pretty solid tame getting ourselves a Rex. Unfortunately, though, we did lose out on the Styracosaurus. But at the end of the day, I do think a Rex is probably a little bit better for us in the long run than a Styracosaurus. Ooh, Pego. Come on, make this episode. Really? Damn it. I really, really want that mod, if I'm going to be honest. It is starting to rain. Maybe we finish this episode off by trying to go for that 145 Pyromain. Let's head over there. All right, moment of truth. I'm feeling so confident about this, I'm doing it this way. There we go. All right, now we gotta kill stuff. All right, go, 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 go. All right, one down. Come on, come here. Just get a couple of hits, just so we can do that. Let's get this back up to 100%. All right, we're at 21%, 22%. Cool, get over here. You guys give me a lot, so you know what? Gonna keep going for ARKaholics if we can. All right, flame is done. What else is in the area? We got a spider over here, that's fine. That's something just to... Okay, you're a 140 spider, that's perfect. All right, 42%, not too shabby. We got a snake over here. All right, starting to slow down. There's a Europasaurus. If you're a high-level Europasaurus, you know what? It is what it is. 60, good. Okay, give me that. You're probably gonna tame me, actually. Gonna say, if not, we got some trikes in the area. I'm totally okay with that. Yeah, go for sauropods if you can. All right, 80% there. Absolutely awesome. You know what? Yeah, let's go for the Equus real quick. Okay, we're at 28. All right, 89%, perfect. 95. I was gonna say, you should be able to do it. Right bumper, right trigger, it's ours. Perfect. All right, so let's have a quick look and see what level this thing ended up being. So 217, we are looking at 4,200 in health, which is 30 points, 1680 in stam, which is 38 points, 522 in weight, which is 37 points, and 273 melee, which is 38 points. Now, unfortunately, I think our Pyromine's better in every category. All right, let's have a look here. 41, 41, 44, 43. Okay, so ours is better. Okay, so you just have really nice colors, if I'm going to be honest. So I may actually bring you in for the colors specifically. Yeah, you look kind of nice, not gonna lie. Well, let's go ahead and cryo you up. Yeah, unfortunately, that is the case when you do try to get the better stats on creatures at this point. It's, yeah, sometimes you already have some pretty damn good stats. But, all right, so guys, that is gonna wrap up this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. But yeah, next episode, I think we're gonna go for those Ankies, and then I think officially we'll start building our brand new base. And I know I'm hyping it up a lot and everything, guys, and a couple of reasons. I'm trying to get a little ahead of the game. I kind of talked about it previously. I'm getting married soon, and I want to make sure that because obviously with the wedding, because obviously with family being in town, I'm going to be away from the computer and the office for a couple days. So I want to make sure that there are plenty of videos out there for you guys just to keep the consistency going, if you will. And then on top of that too, it takes me a really long time to build a base, if I'm going to be honest. And although the base isn't going to be anything too crazy, I swear, if that's the high-level Europasaurus I saw before... Okay, that's a female 145. Was that a female or a male? I don't know. But there is a high-level Europasaurus here, so we're definitely good in that department here in the future. But, yeah, it does take me a really long time to make a base. I'm one of those people that I need, like... I'll start doing it, I'll get, like, 75% of the way done, and then I'm like, you know what? What if we did X, you know, and we kind of change things up? And I go through that like 3 or 4 different times. So it does take me a little while in order to record a building episode. But yeah, that's kind of the reason. So I want to kind of make sure we got all of our ducks in a row and everything. Want to make sure that we have a decent amount of dinos that could get us a decent amount of resources to make life easier. But yeah, I know I'm over-explaining a bit. Apologies, guys. You know me. That's kind of how I do. That's going to wrap this episode up. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Next episode is going to be Ankies, and I will see you all in the next one.